Hey everybody, this is John Corcoran, and today I'm going to review a classic business book, Good to Great, by Jim Collins, who is also the author of Built to Last. This is a tremendous book, and I'm embarrassed to say that I only read it more recently, even though it's a book I'd known about for quite a while. I just hadn't gotten around to reading it. So hopefully if you haven't read it, this review can inspire you to read it, because it's really a tremendous book that really talks about what it is that really great companies do that is different from companies that are just good, and what sorts of things can help companies last really for the long term and put off tremendous profits and be really quite successful for their founders. There is an amazing amount of lingo in this book that entered the vernacular, and today business leaders all across the spectrum quote it and use different terms like level 5 leadership, a culture of discipline, confronting the brutal facts, a hedgehog concept. These are all terms that were used in this book and that have been used over and over again for people who want to emulate the ideas in this book. I'll give you a personal example for me. I have this on my wall, which is a version of the three circles that he talks about in his book. There are three circles that are overlapping at the middle here, and they say essentially, what are we really good at? What will the market pay us really well for? And what are we passionate about? And his point is that really great companies exist in that center where those three circles overlap. And you really shouldn't be doing anything that's outside of that overlapping center. And I ask myself all the time, is this a project that I want to engage in that is going to be right in the center there? Or is it going to be maybe exist in two of the circles or one of the circles? But if it's not all three, then it's not something you want to be engaging in, because it's going to take up your time and it's going to take away your energy from the stuff that you really should be doing that you're passionate about. So that's just one example. There's another great one. There's a story in the book about the flywheel and the doom loop. He gives this image of a massive wheel in a manufacturing facility that weighs thousands of pounds, and that it takes a huge amount of effort to get it moving in order to manufacture tools or products or whatever. He talks about that because it analogizes to a great company, in that a great company, you can't get started very easily from the beginning. You need to put a lot of effort in and push very hard. But once you get that wheel spinning, once you get it moving around and around, then it just keeps on going and going and going. And a lot of the great companies tend to be like that. Once they get moving, they continue moving and they continue doing well. And he uses, he used to be a professor at the Stanford Graduate School of Business, and I think he used a team of probably 10 or 20 graduate assistants who helped doing tremendous amounts of research into companies, and they found a handful, I think about 10 or so companies that were truly great companies that had done well over a 15-plus year period, and analyzed them and came up with what it was that made them really great companies. So that's what he covers in this book. So I highly recommend it. Good to Great by Jim Collins. You can check it out on Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com, and I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I did. Thanks.